It's the Wickersham Leaders Show with today's episode, A Day for Pain. Hello everybody, welcome back once again. Today is another excellent Super Smash Fridays for you and for me. Oh, goodness. Well, another game came out today. What are you talking about? No, it's another Super Smash Fridays. That's why everybody would flock to here, right? It's not like there's some super highly anticipated release coming out at the very same day, right? I mean, that would be ridiculous. Nah, just the same as always here. I've got an arena for you, and we've got spooky stages. So all in all, I think we'll be having a good time today. Is it Wonder Day? It is. Today is Wonder Day. And everybody's no doubt chomping at the bit at the chance to play it. I mean, Martian straight up told me that he's not gonna be here until he finishes it. He's not gonna show up to any stream until he beats that game. Crazy, I know. But some people are like that. And if there's one thing we like here, it's crazy. So one person reviewed the new Sonic and they weren't crazy about it. Yeah, the Sonic got like 7 out of 10s, which apparently means it's awful. Although if you ask me, a 7 out of 10 means that it's at least good, if not great. I mean, great would be like, I don't know, a 10? 10 is like the highest recommendation you can possibly bestow, you know? Like, it doesn't mean the game is perfect. I don't know. I have some games that I would give a 10 out of 10 that I know kind of suck. Well. Halloween gets ever closer. Only 11 days away. Goodness gracious. I have to figure out what I'm going to be doing on Halloween. As for... Saw someone post a Smash tier list the other day with about one character in mid or better. Kind of funny. Yeah, I guess that... I mean, I can't think of much characters that are like absolute bottom tier, don't work in any situation garbage, you know? Happy early Halloween. Thank you, Nerdsit. Appreciate that. But yes, Halloween is almost upon us. Isn't that nuts? Oh, goodness. We have so... I should get a costume. I don't know who I'd go as. Well, I'm sure you guys can't wait for the chance to do some fights, so I'll get that ready in just a moment. Doing Terrordrome next weekend. Terrordrome. What's Terrordrome? Hold on, let me look that up. Terrordrome. Oh, it's a video game. Oh, it's a fighting game? Oh, I see. Huh. Oh, and it looks like a really old game. Hello, QuixQ. How are you doing today? It's really surprisingly well made. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, those fighting screenshots straight up look like a fighting game from like 2008 or something. Although some of the earlier models look kind of like they're pre-rendered sprites. I wonder if they like updated them with full 3D models later. I am shocked that they haven't been sued by every movie maker on the planet, though. Maybe they just don't care. I could believe that. Anyways. You guys want to fight. I want to fight. Let's open up the lobby. You guys are anticipating. Non-profit fan game. Well, that hasn't stopped people in the past. It's a sequel with OCs coming out on Steam. Ah, that's the smart way to do it. I've never been much of a horror fanatic. I've definitely told you guys that before. But you know, I did watch The Fly, and I thought that was pretty good. And I guess I've seen things that have horror elements in them, even if I don't necessarily like the horror to begin with. Like, I love The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Guess I'll be playing more DK today. N7K3F. N7K3F. There we go. Now it should have the things on YouTube. Tim Burton's usually great. Oh, you know, my favorite Tim Burton movie is still The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if anything's really come that close. Oh, I used my jump. guess he's got armor on that. Woo! Got him. Thought he'd fall for it. As a teenager, I used to consider Inuyasha to be like any shonen anime, but looking back, it had a lot of really creepy stuff in it. I can see that. I mean, it's dealing with yokai and stuff, right? I didn't have anywhere to tech from. I thought he would try to spike me again. Well, I guess he did, but not in the way I thought. Inuyasha. I saw a little bit of Inuyasha at one point, and I was thinking, huh, it's interesting. It's like an isekai, but it doesn't follow any of the tropes that people associate. It was a nasty spike. Yeah. Hold on. What was it? Oh yeah. But the funniest thing about it, to me at least, is that even though the girl is displaced from her own homeworld, she can just go back at any time. In the one episode I watched, she just went back to get some medicine. And then at that point I wondered, oh, so she kind of wants to be here. And that's an interesting take. I wasn't expecting that. Because I can't tell you how many times I've seen some sort of show like that, and I've been like, oh yeah, no, totally, I would stay here. Like, think about it. You go inside one of these isekai worlds. There is a clear antagonist, right? There is a clear problem. And it's got a somewhat of a simple solution that you are more than capable of handling, and you've got like a tight, close-knit set of friends. Like, it's so easy. It's basically like you get to start over with a cheat code. Oh no, how will I ever return to my home? Sips latte, relaxing on the picturesque beach. Exactly! You know, my first thought when I go to one of these isekai worlds, unless it really sucks, then it would be bad, but like, my first thought might be something like, holy cow, I don't have to worry about money anymore, or taxes, or anything like that. Oh man, I don't even like lattes, and I'd sip that latte. Guess I have to sweat immediately. It's a good idea. The more you sweat on your controller, the better it functions. It's like lubrication. Maybe you should play a smaller character. Why don't you try out Pichu? I mean, they say don't sweat the small stuff. Ooh, Ridley. I still am not certain why Ridley's moveset was left the way it was. I don't know why, but I expect to be one of the foremost authorities in latte drinking. Maybe it's the jacket. Doesn't the jacket tell you that I'm a pilot? I mean, I figured it, like, you know, it's a bomber jacket, right? You know, I got it myself at a thrift store, and I put on the goggles and the scarf, and it's like, well, now I'm a pilot. This is my life now. You know, I've been working with planes for at least a few years. At least a year or two. And by working with, I mean putting together scrap metal in the shape of planes and just kind of hoping it works. Well, it's coffee colored. Coffee colored. Good point. However, I add so much milk and cream into my coffee that it just kind of looks more pale. Good job, Xavier Wavy. You've got this guy on the ropes. The inside of the hood. Ooh, it's like foam, right? And then you make like latte art with it. Oh, they should put me on latte art. close. That's one of those moments where when the smash attacks collide that, like, oh, wow. You know, it's like they actually hit both at the same time as opposed to clanking or something. Ooh, wow, I'm surprised that killed. Must have been bad DI. Wait, hold on. If the inside of the hood is the coffee, what's my scarf? What does that tell you? Is it like, do people put orange zest on coffee? Or is that more of like a pumpkin spice? Hey, it fits. It's pumpkin spice. We love pumpkins. I've never had pumpkin spice anything, honestly.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I didn't expect him to grab me. Oh my gosh, that worked! Okay, it's actually kind of hard to tell where the bottom of the stage is on this battlefield, on this FD version. I didn't expect that to hit me, because I was going like right under it, but I guess my left... Ah, that would have worked. Ooh, that went right through my arms. Pumpkin spice wicker. I think I'd taste good as a coffee, now that I think about it. Maybe I'm like one of those coffees that's like smooth and dark and mysterious and makes you question the world. You know, the kind... What does Toon coffee taste like? Oh, it tastes awful. But then you have it again and you can't stop. After your first drink, you're like, ugh. And then you start drinking, you're like, ugh. Ugh. Oh, well, now I can't stop. Never mind, you take it back. What? I'm not smooth, dark, or mysterious? This is ridiculous. I'm cool. Tastes like Pum Potion dip. Is that good? Also, hello, Coffee Parks monster. What kind of coffee do you like? You seem like somebody who is a expert on coffee. Hello, Congus. Good to hear you. Just none of those things specifically. I'm smooth. I'm like, here. I'll show you guys how I'm smooth. Do you believe in first love, or do I need to walk by again? Wait, no, I messed it up. Do you believe in love at first sight, or do I need to walk by again? There, that's the one. Did you sit on some sugar? Because you've got a sweet butt. There we go. See? That's the kind of stuff that makes people fall in love with you. Oh, the potion is dip. Never mind, I'm not... Wait, what does dip taste like? It's paint thinner. You drink K-Cups, not a big fan of coffee. Oh, I don't like coffee. Not in the slightest. You know what I like to drink? Usually, I'm drinking water. Sweet butt. I guess I could I say that to Ganon? What do you who do you think Ganon is into? Alright, I'll give this another shot. But if Xavier Wavy's in chat, after you fight me, you gotta go to the back of the line. That's just our rule. Wow, this song sounds like I'm listening to a car commercial from the 90s. You only kidnapped and often try to sacrifice someone if you're into them. Oh, okay, it's one of those yandere things, right? He got me. Oh, I'm dead. I killed myself. I'm imagining what that looks like from Ridley's perspective. He's like, I'm gonna get him, and then Tiki's like, ooh. Oh, I didn't get him. Well, I tried. Ooh, weak hit of the foot. Oh, wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to kill. All right. If you're in chat, I'm gonna have to ask you to go to the back. What was the title? Oh, kidnapping and sacrifice. Yes. Wait, what game did he try to sacrifice Zelda in? Now I'm trying to think. Okay, maybe he's not in chat. Is Xavier Wavy in here? I don't see anybody with that name. Okay. So instead of smooth, dark, and mysterious, if I was a coffee, what coffee would I be? What flavor? And would I be like homemade, like artisanal stuff, or would I be like? Or would I be like a Keurig, like easy bake? You always thought that was his goal. Maybe I misread the room every game. See, I always thought that Ganon was trying to get Zelda for like political gain. Because like if he can take over Hyrule, he needs to obviously have control over the royalty, right? Hello, random Tom and Jerry fan. Also, thank you, Coffee Spark Monster, for following. Welcome to Toontown. Hopefully, we'll see you in the Discord. Does Ganon just not have a reason? His reason probably changes from game to game. I know in Wind Waker, it's a revenge story because he remembers Ocarina of Time, and he's like, I was embarrassed at the hands of this child, and I'm waiting for the legendary hero to come back so I can finally destroy him after he opens up Hyrule. It's mostly just that he wants power, hence the Triforce. That's true. Zelda has the Triforce of Wisdom, which is what he was looking for, even in the first Zelda game when there were only 2 Triforces. But then there's Breath of the Wild, which doesn't have the Triforce. At least, it doesn't have the Triforce in any meaningful capacity. Same with Tears of the Kingdom. The Triforce is barely mentioned. Compared to other games, like Ocarina of Time, where the Triforce is kind of the whole idea there. That's the trinity between the three of them. Triforce of courage, power, and wisdom. When Ganon shows up, he does nothing with Zelda at all. No, he just keeps her in his tower playing the organ. That's probably the most stereotypical villainous thing that Ganon has ever done. Like, he's playing the organ, waiting for the hero to show up so they can rescue the princess from his clutches. That's like the most villain thing ever, you know? Like, Bowser doesn't even do that. Man's gotta have hobbies. Heaven forbid a villain have hobbies, am I right? He also enjoys puppetry. That's true. Okay, well now we don't have to do the the rotation anymore. Oh, but I will say, for anybody in the chat, there is a command if you want to play with us. Wrong person left. Oh, don't say that. We don't want to discourage people from trying to have fun. We're all friends here. What's the topic for today? Well, there isn't. Do you want to have a topic? I mean, I don't... If you want to talk about Dragon Ball Fighter Z, you could try, but again, I don't know much about Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Today we're talking about coffee and Zelda. Oh, let me ask again, because I think it got lost in the scuffle there. If I was a coffee, what kind of coffee would I be? Am I like artisanal? Am I like off the conveyor belt? Ooh, nice job. I don't think Ridley can survive from the blast zone. So if you manage to get him with the... If you manage to get him, it might work with the side special. Ooh, wow, that is barely just enough. Oh, I forgot to train today. I knew I was supposed to do something. Got a light box for your birthday, so even easier sheet of clean paper. Oh, that's so cool. You know, I might be trying to learn to animate. Well, more like I have YouTube tutorials open, but I want to animate. Because heaven knows I could improve my art skills. I would say a sort of hot drink, possibly chocolate. Ooh, hot chocolate? You know, hot chocolate's better than coffee anyways. It's friendly, it's sweet. Oh, in relation to the rotation, Ridley is the one who's been in. Yeah, Ridley has been in. Soriano. Oh, we're gonna become acquainted with his Sonic playing today, aren't we? No one survives from Ganon versus the Blast Zone. Oh, okay. It's Bowser I'm thinking of? It must be Bowser. Maybe I'm like one of the... Oh, I had this white hot chocolate from Starbucks once. And let me tell you, that was pretty good. But the problem when you get hot chocolate out is how often is it just not sweet enough? Give a link for Discord. Oh, if you just type !Discord, it should show up. It is 16 plus. I should tell you that. Thanks, Congus. Can always count on you. You wish you could join? Oh, you're not old enough? Wait, you are in there already. Today you posted about Dragon Ball Legends. You wanted somebody to play Dragon Ball Legends with you. old enough. Okay, I figured. Just making sure. In Smash. Oh! Ooh! Got him with the air dodge. You know, the really fun part about Smash is when you finally get to see something you've like tried to work on, which in my case is my neutral, pay off in a great way. Oh, I tried. Yeah, there it is. That's one strong dash attack. I mean, I can't imagine that I would act much differently if I got bit in the back by a giant space pteranodon. Just made a 56 combo on D at BFZ with Goku Black. Is that good? I hope that's good. If that's good, then congratulations. If it's not good, then maybe you'll do better next time. Oh gosh, this song sounds so familiar. Posted this in the Discord, I think. You probably have. Ah, C just showed up in the Discord. Gotta say hi to them. It's an okay combo. Well, that's good then. I mean, if it's okay, that means that you're performing like as you expected, or at least nice. Sonic's a toughie. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to get to him. And, I mean, those few matches where I did figure it out were nice. I'll give you that. Oh my gosh, the drop kick. Good job on that. Of course, Soriano knows what he's doing. He manages to win a lot of his matches. Ah, Quixq, what will you be playing with us today? I'll be playing badly. So, it's not a big deal. Sonic Online is a tall order to get around. Yeah, and for a guy that's only 3 feet tall, too. Ooh, we got it, fellas. That's another drop kick. Fantastic. Sorry, I don't mean to root against people so often, but, you know, you kind of always want to root for the underdog, right? You want to see the little guy take on the big guy and show them that they've actually got the skills to pay the bills. I mean, he's holding on his own. He's doing well. Ooh, nice parry. Goodness, that was such a good parry. If only you were a stock up, you could have grabbed Sonic there. Although I don't know if Sonic can survive from the blast zone. I don't think he can. Uh-oh. Xelrog may be in some trouble here. Oh! He can. Oh. Well, you did pretty well, though. I'm gonna commend you for that. You managed to break his shield and get those 2 stocks pretty well. Alright, Quixq. I can't wait to see who you're going to play. Although you're probably going to have to deal with Sonic. People who fight Sonic often end up envying the dead. I am gonna get absolutely demolished, but that's okay. It takes a lot of guts to realize that you don't have to be the best. Ooh, hit him! I hit him! Wow, he was pretty far out there, wasn't he? Well, I thought I could get him. He would have survived, though. Ooh. Let's see if I can get one. I can get one! Oh, no, 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 no. Whoops. When you do encounter the ultra rare aggressive Sonic, it's pretty fun. Mm-hmm. I thought I could roll behind him. There it is. And he's got me. How do you feel about AI Disney Pictures or whatever it's called? Oh, you mean the people who are using AI bots to create like fake Disney stuff? Well, let me put this in the ground right now. I'm gonna say this, right? I don't support AI art. Calling it AI art is kind of overselling it, but I don't support AI imagery in general. It's built upon, it's built upon stolen content, right? It's just the way it is, and I don't think it's ever going to change, at least until somebody, like, at the higher levels does something about it, you know what I mean? Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but all right. Okay. Okay. Halloween movies. Not the series based on Halloween. But I'm curious, what are you guys' favorite Halloween movies? What's like a go-to, a must-have? Left faster than his matches lasted. True. Uh-oh. My favorite Halloween movie is probably still gonna be Nightmare Before Christmas. See, I don't know if it counts though, right? Because it's also a Christmas movie, and most of the movie's plot takes place in before and during Christmas, but after Halloween, right? But that's okay, because Disney gets to double dip, because every year they'll play it for Halloween and for Christmas. And the movie did release before Halloween, not before Christmas. Army of Darkness, for sure. Oh, is Army of Darkness scary? I thought it was under the impression that it was, like, campy. The Thing, Halloween, Evil Dead. Oh, Evil Dead, that's the one I'm thinking of. Evil Dead, that's the one with Ash Williams in it, right? Wait, doesn't Army of Darkness also have Ash Williams? Now I'm trying to remember. Oh, I saw Night of the Living Dead once. That's a good movie. Oh. Ooh. There it is. Nightmare Before Christmas is the best of both worlds. That's true. It does give you a little bit of both. And it's kind of funny. It's got a pretty unique version of Santa. Army of Darkness is definitely campy. Yeah, Ash is in grave. Ah, okay. Oh no! You know, Quicks, I really thought you were gonna pull that one off. Greed. It gets the best of us. He's not even a fun boss. Oh, Braxton's here. Probably playing Mario. I remember liking the live-action Sleepy Hollow. Live-action Sleepy Hollow. Oh, I love the Disney version of Ichabod Crane. The Disney version of Sleepy Hollow. That was from... I can't believe they just called it this, but the movie was just called The Adventures of Mr. Toad and Ichabod Crane. That's a very long title, don't you think? They could have just called it Ichabod, Mr. Toad and Ichabod Crane. I don't know. But I do prefer the Wind in the Willows portion, if I'm honest. Honestly, I think I'm shocked at the Disney version, mostly because they don't portray Ichabod Crane as a good guy, and he dies at the end. Like, that's the kind of guts you don't normally get with Disney shorts. Although, the ending does... Although, it is a little ambiguous. I'm pretty sure he dies. That's what I think. I guess I just spoiled the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Sorry, guys who were born... Who just found out about it. Like, it's been around since, like, the 1800s. Oh, you can't keep bullying Mario. Oh, maybe he can keep bullying Mario. You don't know if he dies for sure. Yeah, he for sure dies. I mean, the Wind in the Willow story is pretty different from the actual story too. Because I don't think he's obsessed with cars in the original story. But I could be wrong. Bullying Mario is Bowser's job. Oh man, who's paying Bowser to bully Mario? I want that job. Oh man, I need a nemesis. I need the Elmer to my Bugs. The Roadrunner to my Coyote. Actually, no, the Coyote to my Roadrunner. Be the nemesis that you want to see. Well, in order to be a nemesis, I need to find somebody who hates my guts. Thought that was you. No, I mean, I guess it could be you. We could start hating each other. How do you feel about Princess Peach x Bowser? Well, it would certainly explain where Bowser Jr. came from. But I think there's kind of a logistics problem there. I mean, do you think Bowser Jr. came from an egg, or was he, like, a live birth? I think he was an egg. Bowser seems like the kind of people who would come from eggs. Gosh, imagine Bowser falling on top of you. He's gotta weigh like 600 pounds. And then he just squashes you into the dirt, and you get all that weight. That would hurt. That would hurt so much. I wouldn't be flying away. I would be on the ground, barely breathing. Ethan likes to watch Phantom as a Halloween movie. Phantom. Is that the movie with the TV? Where the kid's sitting in front of it and then he's like, oh, Phantom of the Opera. Never mind. I guess that could be kind of spooky, but that's really not a supernatural tale, is it? Air dodge didn't come out. Ah! Wow, I didn't know he had super armor for that. There we go. Get him out of here. What? Oh my gosh, that didn't do it? Okay, that did it. Guess it does more knockback at the bottom. I thought I was off stage. Hello there, Oz Raja James. Oh, Ozra James. I thought it was Raja, like you're a king of India or something. Like, oh, Raja, it's a pleasure to meet you. There's a plotline in Phantom where you're not supposed to know if he's a person or a supernatural entity. You know what? I guess that's true. People consider Scooby-Doo to be like Halloween adjacent, right? So, like, if the whole plot of Phantom of the Opera is essentially just a Scooby-Doo Ozara. Right, no, sorry, Ozara James. Not Raja G. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean anything by it, Raja. Your Majesty. Can we talk for a bit? Well, I mean, we've got plenty of time to talk. What do you want to talk about?
3, 2, 1.
Vader is Luke's dad, by the way. Oh, shoot! I was just about to find that out. I was reading the novelization of The Empire Strikes Back. But yeah, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, the Phantom of the Opera is it's essentially just a really long Scooby-Doo episode, isn't it? Because it turns out that the Phantom wasn't a Phantom after all. You're an artist looking for commissions. Maybe you're interested to have something I would love to draw for you. Well, here, let me give you a counter offer. I'm also an artist looking for commissions. So, if you want something drawn, you could ask me. Oh. Are you okay? Forgot that was the loop. Oh, the loop. You're right. Well, thanks for catching it because I didn't. Good job, QuixQ. You got him. Yeah, QuixQ. You've been here. I don't know if you've been here before, but we have a rotation rule. If you beat everybody in the lobby, you just go to the back. It's just for, you know, courtesy. So everybody gets the chance to play at least once, not against the guy who's running the lobby. What? Okay. You know what? I think my favorite Halloween movie, if we're not counting The Nightmare Before Christmas, I think my favorite Halloween movie... Does The Goonies count? No, I suppose it doesn't. The Goonies doesn't really count. It's got like some general spooky kind of themes, but it's not supernatural. There are skeletons, but they're not alive, and you know the villains are just some mobsters. So I don't. That's not what it is. Can you play Dragon Ball: The Breakers on stream? Oh, I don't have Dragon Ball: The Breakers. They really count in Temple of Doom. I think some people would count Temple of Doom. Sorry, Tom and Jerry fan, but I don't. The only Dragon Ball game I have Dragon Ball Origins on the DS. I could play that. That sounds like it would be fun. But not until after Halloween, mind. It sucks. What? The game? I remember hearing Dragon Ball Origins was pretty good. All of Terry's life's hopes and dreams just get dashed with a single fireball. Uh-oh. Oh man, everybody can apparently shield that so well. Can Congus get this before he gets another stock taken off of him? Terry definitely is looking to be formidable. Breakers sucks because you have to have 7 matches to play as Raider. Who's Raider? Is that a Dragon Ball character or is it like a skill or something? You know what I really like, though, about the Dragon Ball Breakers conceptually? It's that it's a story in the Dragon Ball world that doesn't have anything to do with our main characters. It's kind of like what Star Wars did with things like Andor. Oh, the Raider is the villain. Oh yeah, you can... Don't you play as Cell? Play as one big bad versus several humans. Can't you play as Oolong too? Frieza, Cell, I don't know who else. Okay. Maybe Boo. That'd be funny. Ooh, that didn't kill. I was a little interested, but I don't know if it still has any players anyway. Oh man, it's not even a year old, is it? Wow. Well, you cleaned house. Raider as a boss, like Frieza and Cell and Ginyu and Kid Buu. Okay, well let me see who Raider is then. Dragon Ball Raider. Who's Raider? I need back around a half hour if it's still on. Oh, it will be. Raiders are just the boss characters. Oh, I thought they were saying that Raider is a different kind of boss. Well, that sounds... well, you know, I imagine in a game like this, if you didn't have to play as strictly the... if you didn't have to get used to playing as the humans, then it could result in a situation where nobody's trying because they just want to get the matches over with so they can play as the boss. I mean, I've seen that happen in games like Among Us or in Versus Saxton Hale, where people just kind of give up because they want to play as the boss, so they let them do whatever they want. I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but like asymmetrical game design can be that way. You know, I kind of miss being a kid and trick-or-treating, I'm not gonna lie. Being able to just walk home with a sack full of candy every year. It's really fair. Oh, well, I'm sure it is really fair, but people like being the boss in these games. And the thing about asymmetrical game modes, right, is that if you let someone play as a boss, that means that everybody's attention is going to be on them. And that's a position that a lot of people want to be in. You know, they like the attention. It could be up to 3 hours to get into a match. Yikes. That sucks. Oh, do you pick which one you want to play as before the game starts? There must be a lot of people trying to queue into Raiders. 3 hours seems a little ridiculous, but I guess there's that few people. Not? Wait, what do you mean not? You know who I should be looking at right now? I should be looking at people to raid today. I think we should take a look and see who's out there that we could try to raid. Let's see. Does it have... Can I look for specifically... let's look at low viewers. We're gonna look around and see if there's anybody around who might want to be raided when we're done here. But I guess I can't look right now. We just started. It's not even an hour yet. I bet it would have players if it were free. A game that relies on online multiplayer almost has to be. You make a good point. And to think, you know, that wasn't always the case. Online games used to be, like, included with paid single-player games, too. Like, Counter-Strike was a part of Half-Life. What'd be so bad about making the game free, Jerry fan? You wait for so many matches to play as Raider, and then when you get Raider, you're gonna get cooked. Well, probably because that's your first time playing as Raider. Oh, do you have to play 7 matches every time in between playing as the Raider? I see. Well, now I get to fight Sora. Wish me luck, fellas, because I'm gonna need a ton of it. See, the thing they don't tell you about Sora is that despite all of his magical powers, he is still human. He can be psychologically damaged. Huh. I guess he's in the air for that, technically, isn't he? Oh, that got me good. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Okay. I'm trying to catch his landing, but he just doesn't do it. I don't know what I did wrong. Because I totally was like maneuvering around it during that first stock, but I just couldn't clear it, I guess. I think DB Breakers when the Season 2 came out. Uh-huh. What's different about Season 2? That they had new bosses? Who's that girl with the blonde hair you're playing as? Is that Bulma? I think Ginyu is new. Ginyu, huh? funny. Wavy Zavy just keeps not showing up. It certainly looks like Bulma, but I can't tell.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, yeah. Bulma is the character. Poor Zelrog, forced to use his Bomberman skin on anything that's not the Bomberman body because he's like, well, it should be the one with the bombs. I love that model of Gruntilda and the way she moves around. It's really great seeing her. Also, I love how big she is. She's massive. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Wow, it just straight up missed. Don't you love when the winning strategy is to just do the move again? Anyways, you know, I've been kind of obsessed with the Digital Circus recently. I have to say, that show is... I can't wait to see that show turn into something, like, full, because I am loving it. I managed to catch one of them walking down the streets of Toontown the other day, carrying a gigantic sack of cash. I suppose that they got a huge amount of money from that gig. I mean, have you seen how many views it has on YouTube? It's nuts. You know, it's not often that you really get to see the big guys walking around. Normally, they're, I don't know, they're off playing golf with some Hollywood types or something. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's not a reflector, but I guess that's just what happens when you hit the bomb back. Learning about all the different intricacies of the game and figuring out how each character interacts with each other character's different abilities is kind of overwhelming, especially when it comes to the fact that there's like 80 characters, right? I mean, no fighting game I think comes actually, there's one. Tobal 2 has more fighting characters than this. They have like 300. But saying they have 300 characters is overselling it, since most of the characters are just random models. Most likely taken from some asset pack, and they just gave them all, like, simple movesets. I'm impressed with Sora's ability to maintain his position relative to the stage as it's turning. Oh, wow, that is really low. Wow, I never expected that to hit that low.
Sora wins.
Yes.
Yes. Was that the rotation? Yeah, I think that was. Sora gets a knee hitbox on his up air. Wait, straight? It's on his knee? I wonder if it's supposed to imply that he, like, swung it from below or something. I should have hit that fireball. Would have reset me. Hello, Jax. Oh my gosh, it's Jax. It's Jaxamillion from... Stupid. It's Jaxamillion from Digital Circus, guys. He's decided to bless our presence. Or it's Jax from Mortal Kombat. There we go.
Donkey Kong wins.
If I could add... Oh, man. You know what I think would be cool for a game like Dragon Ball Breakers? What if they added in, Raditz? Bulma is playable in Breakers, but also generic female Earthlings. Maybe one of them was the blonde girl you saw? No, I don't think I didn't see any blonde girl. If I did see a blonde girl, I would have just asked why it's not launched, but... You play as you can play as Oolong and Bulma, but also some generic humans.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, that hit from behind? Never mind, I have the whack hitboxes now. Vegeta, Nappa, and the Cybermen are in, but no Raditz. Raditz does kind of get shafted, doesn't he? Despite supposedly being important to the Saiyans. I mean, he is Goku's brother. Wow, I didn't get him with that. Oh, that didn't kill. Wow. That should kill. There we go. Just one of your NPCs, or is this just some news sucker? I didn't realize that Jax enjoyed watching Smash Bros. Before he got sucked into the Digital Circus. Although I suppose his name isn't Jax, is it? It's something else. He just can't remember what it is. I wonder if any of those guys like had a complete personality change when they went in there. Is Jax the rabbit? Yes, he's the rabbit. I should have just done the hand slap. That would have gotten it. At least I think it would have gotten it. They recently released an ages list for all the characters, and Pomni's the same age as me. That's nice. Hang on. I left my phone somewhere. Give me a second. Found it. It was just behind me.
3, 2, 1.
There's definitely been a game where Bomberman's been to space, right? So maybe this isn't so inaccurate after all. Man, could you imagine trying to fight in a space uniform? How dare your phone sneak up behind you? I know, I keep telling him not to do that. But he insists anyway. He says something along the lines of, stop leaving me on hold and use me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I don't call people. Uh-oh. Wait, what? What do you mean, what? Oh, that's right. You don't know who I am. Hello, Jax. It's me, Wickersham Leader, a Toon from Toontown. And if you're familiar with Toontown, then you know that almost everything is alive. Phone's got a face, my dresser's got a face. Oh my gosh, it blocked all those fireballs! Ooh. Ooh. Are you serious? Pomni the same age as you? Yeah, she's 25. Ooh, nice kill. Let's see if he can clean up. Well, clean up with 2 stocks remaining. Not exactly a cleanup job. Oh, wow, nice quick action. Uh-oh. 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 Aw, Ridley. Good job, Cellrock. That's an unbeatable defense. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. I feel so bad for Ridley. Sometimes you just get caught and you can't fix... Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was not going to make it back. Let's see if he can do this. Oh, hey, Games Done Quick is doing stuff right now? I didn't even realize. Oh, there it is. You got cocky. You know, actually, I think if you charged up a smash attack, that would have worked. You got close, though. Musky boy. Does anyone else not like that name? Or is it just me? Bomberman has definitely been to space. Bomberman here is straight up just a plot of Star Wars. How do you feel about analog horror? I don't know. Analog horror, it lets me adjust it more finely, but when it's digital horror, you just push a button and it happens, so... I mean, analog anything's like that. Hey, we have analog sticks. Why don't we have digital sticks? Analog horror is what? Evil sock puppets? No, it's like spooky... It's spooky VHS tape stuff, normally. Like, you watch a cursed videotape, and it, like, starts bleeding black pixely nonsense everywhere, that sort of thing. Wait, hold on. Bomberman Hero ripped off the plot to Star Wars? What, did he have to go and blow up some giant space station thingy to rescue a princess? Yeah, like 1-to-1. Wow. Now I gotta look this up. Hold on. Bomberman Hero. Hero, right? Plot. A princess steals a secret data disk from an evil empire, and she smuggles out the information through a robot but is captured. Bomberman is training when news arrives about the princess being captured. Bomberman chases after the Garaden Empire to save the princess, but the Empire claims back the disc to rebuild their leader, Bagular, whose body was destroyed. Okay, well, not quite the same, but wow. That's funny. That's hilarious. There's no, like, Death Star equivalent, but that's basically just A New Hope. What the heck? That's really funny. Why is it like that? There is a Death Star equivalent. It's the Final World. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, but Bagular self-destructs it. Ah. But there's also an evil bomber. Also, that match went by so quickly. It's also a pretty nice platformer no one knows about. Would recommend. Do I have... No, I have Bomberman 64. I don't have Bomberman Hero. People thought about Launch XTN or Raditz X Launch.
3, 2,
You mean like... I mean, Launch... Didn't Launch show up? No, Launch didn't show up in Super. They had like some Launch XP that was in the Tien and Roshi episode that everyone thought was stupid. Are you playing with AI? Nope, these are people who are joining my lobby. If you would like to play with us, you can. There's space for it. You got an email from Jackbox. It's not a free game, but they gave you a discount. Oh, hey, that's really nice. How much did they give you on Jackbox 10? Unless it's not a discount on 40% off. Wow, that's actually quite nice. That's what you're paying now, like 20 bucks, 18 bucks. No, she was called Urine. Right, it's not... Yeah, I know she wasn't Launch, but she was basically Launch. I guess that's right. It is urine, isn't it? Oh, I tried. Oh, I'm dead. Wait, I lived? Well, I tried. Yeah. Can't win them all. Okay, good. That would be so embarrassing if I died again. Oh, I didn't want to hit his counter or anything. Oh no, I would have hit that if I didn't. No, I can't believe it. I used to think that Urine was Launch's daughter. Wait, Urine. Who's Urine? Wait, is that the? Oh, you spelled the other one with two. Oh. Her. Okay, never mind. Wasn't there some sort of blonde girl? Oh, no problem, Coffee. I'll see you later. Oh gosh, so many things are happening. Excuse me. I'll see you later, Coffee. Thanks for coming. I'll be happy to see you next time. Hello, Tinny. Good to see you. This channel and current stream aren't really about it, but the Splatoween gear is out. I tried to build an outfit around the mummy and plague doctor mask. I gotta think. Yeah, I might want to play to get some spooky gear. And yes, Zelrog, DK's recovery does get bullied hard. There was kind of once I started doing that, there was kind of nothing I could do to fix it. The blonde girl in Dragon Ball Z is Arasa, who was in Gohan's class. Ah, okay. Also, Urine is still an extremely uncomfortable name. You know, I'm wondering, what is Roshi's character going to be like in the new Dragon Ball Babies thing? That's going to be kind of uncomfortable, isn't it? Roshi is in it? Yeah, they did show him. He's a little bald kid. The Halloween gear is another thing you need to click a link in the news app to get. For some reason, it wasn't in my feed. I had to manually look it up. Maybe after this, I'll look for it, and maybe we could play some matches. Oh, but I'm doing something else with Zelrog. I'll do it after that. Still torn between Team Skeleton and Ghost, but I'm still leaning Ghost. Yeah, I don't really want to be on Zombie. I think I'd pick Ghost. Does it start tomorrow? I'm getting ready for work, sadly. Yeah, I figured. That's okay, though. Make those big bucks. Ooh. Sorry, Ridley. Wow, talk about your... See, DK could survive that if he had his jump. Didn't Sauce and Darius play Splatoon? We have a number of people. Oh, I guess they do, huh? Ooh, he just bonked on the wall. Splatfest voting starts a week out from Splatfest. It gives players a week to grind catalog levels for the extra days on the gotcha machine. Oh, I see. I've never grinded the catalog levels. I wonder what it's going to be like when the game runs out of service. It's probably going to just loop the catalogs. I mean, that's what makes sense to me, right? We want Kid Tien. Do you think we're gonna get Kid Tien? Oh man, what's... See, it's funny, it's weird to me though, because all the babies are still babies. Like, Pan is still a baby, and then Gohan and Goten and Trunks are babies, even though they weren't babies before. But then they're all kids, so now it's like kids taking care of babies. They're more like older siblings, I suppose. Also a week to wear the tee of their choice and make Splatnet posts to hype it up. You know, I used to be pretty on top of the Splatfests, but I think in Splatoon 3, I somehow am always like thrown off guard by when the Splatfests are. I don't know why. It's just, they never seem to line up with the way I expect them to. It's probably also because they skip a month. There was none in September, right? They do, 1 month is Big Run, and then the other month is Splatfest, yeah? Oh, excuse me. Oh, sneeze. Could you? Yeah, I imagine catalogs cycle after end updates. Either that, or they just stop doing catalogs and look at the ones who get a random shell-out machine reward every 10 levels. Kind of crazy that Splatoon and Smash are the only ones really keeping the amiibo train going, huh? Well, I guess there's also Zelda. I do like that there's nothing locked behind the amiibo in Tears of the Kingdom. Either that or they layer events. I don't know why they can't do both. Why can't they have, like, why can't they have Big Run during the first half of the month and then Splatfest during the second half? It would give more chances for people to get sea snails. Oh, right on the noggin. Well, he's not going to be thinking for a while. Wait, I can't believe I wasn't even cognizant of it. Kingdom Hearts makes sense if you just figure Sora was in a coma the whole time. Ugh, we're not doing this. We're not doing the stupid he was asleep or in a coma the whole time. I've heard it in Adventure Time. I've heard it for Pokemon. I've heard it for everything. I don't need it in this too. These switch to Bowser? Sora's not big on thinking anyways. Yeah. Now I can't stop but thinking about back in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Sora finally finds Riku. His reaction to finding Riku is hilarious compared to his reaction to finding Kairi. Like, he and Riku were going out to find Kairi since the first game. They were like, that was their stated goal. And then he's like, well, we gotta... And then after Riku disappears, he's like, well, I guess I gotta find Riku. And then he finally meets Sora. He finally meets Kairi. And he's like, oh my gosh, Kairi, it's you. I'm so happy to see you. And they like hug it out or something, right? But then he finds Riku. And Riku, he starts bawling. He is crying his eyes out. He's holding his hand. And he's like, Riku, I've missed you terribly. Where have you been? I've been so worried about you. And I'm like, which one of these people do you supposedly love? I was just convinced Nomura had a midnight essay due, and he's been building on it ever since. Now that's a theory I can believe. There was a period there where there was some sort of Splatoon event nearly every week. Honestly, it was kind of overwhelming and exhausting. I can imagine. I kind of prefer there just being the Splatfest. It felt, especially in Splatoon 1, the Splatfest felt like a real big deal. Imagine if a Splatfest lasted an entire week. And they allowed you to play the other modes during that time. It was hype when they had a back-to-back Big Run and Splatfest to start off, though. Oh no! Oh no! No! That sword just barely missed. You almost had him. Finally, Ganon gets an even MU. I love Big Run, though. I think it's really cool the alternative mode gets its own Splatfest. I just wish that rewards were collaborative instead of competitive. Oh, that's right. They are competitive, huh? That kind of sucks. Oh, you know, now I'm thinking, how cool would it be if during a Big Run, all the players in the game had to work together to get rewards? Like, what if everybody worked together, and depending on how many eggs they got overall, Mr. Grizz would do a big bonus payout across everybody in the entire game? Back, what'd you miss? You missed some fights. You missed some chats. Don't worry, though. I kept your seat warm. I sat on it for you, so here's your seat back. There. Sit down. Now, the thing I don't agree is work together. Huh. You don't like it when people work together? You know what, though? Having these kinds of incentives to perform better than all of your other people for a measly bonus is absolutely something that, like, employers do, and I totally believe that Mr. Grizz would do it. No, I mean, people don't usually work together. Oh, but I mean, it's Salmon Run. You have to work together. If you don't work together, you're going to lose. I mean, maybe they are really at odds with each other, but I'm pretty sure most of the time people try to work together in Salmon Run. Okay, I totally had something there. Dang, I wasn't facing the right way. Dang. Wow. I can't believe that he had enough time to shield again. I got totally demolished. Why does it move kill early? Because it's a smash attack. It's really slow. Like, it's honestly super easy to dodge if you're not doing what I did. Now we get to see what Muskie Boy is playing, because I missed it the first time. But yeah, I could totally believe that Mr. Grizz would pit all of his employees against each other just to squeeze a little more of the Inklings out. Who do you think is the muskiest Smash character? Muskiest. Well, I mean, DK's got a smell, right? He's a gorilla, right? He doesn't bathe. He's got fur. He smells. He definitely smells. The only time we get outright salty as a Salmon Run teammate anymore is when they make an absolutely boneheaded move. They end up throwing the weight for everyone else. I still haven't beaten any of the bosses. I haven't beaten a Kohozuna or a horror whatever. Ouroboros, that's it. It's a special kind of bad decision to make that happen. I was wondering, like, how bad of a decision can you make that it costs the entire round just based off of that one decision? That sounds insane, doesn't it? But man, I would love to actually be able to kill one of the bosses in Salmon Run. I gotta say, I've never done it. I have never done it to this day. But I've also played Splatoon like a total of maybe 50 times. 50. That's generous. Maybe 20. I bagged 84 King Salmonids. Goodness gracious, 84. Now, I also know, though, that doesn't killing a King Salmonid not even guarantee that you get gold? Ouroboros is used in Kozuhona because it's a weak point. You want weapons with gold range for it, though. Gold range. So those are like long range weapons. Ooh, nice hit. Ooh. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay, these guys are pretty even. Have they ever made like Sora shoes that you could buy? Defeating King Salmon with 30 seconds left on the clock gives you 13 scale drops. Each of those scales independently roll on rarity, and the odds are decided by everyone's collective ranks. Oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. And so, they could all be gold, or none of them could be gold. I mean, what are the odds of them all being gold? You gotta play exclusively with these high tiers. And then the amount of golds that they require for some of these gear is kinda nuts. We've gotten 13 bronzes before. Oh! Didn't kill, but a close. It's a party system in Splatoon, right? I assume you can play online with friends. You can, and that's what most people do. I have a friend who plays Splatoon Salmon Run, and one time I was just wondering, hey, can I play some with you? And then they actually said they didn't want to because my rank was too low. That and Mario Kart are ubiquitous as they can beat each game night games. Yeah, Mario Kart would be fun. I have 19 silvers to my next slop suit and 5 golds to my next to get my Agent 3 map. Wait, Agent 3 map? What's this map? Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, Cap. Ah, there it is. What is this song? Sonic Superstars. Oh, I haven't played it yet. Well, at least it doesn't sound like Sonic 4 music. It's the Captain's Cap, aka the Cap of Legend. Right, right. So you can get Agent 3's outfit? Wait, is it? So it's, oh, Agent 3's outfit from Splatoon 3. First belonging to Cuttlefish and now old Agent 3, right.
It's just the hat. Oh, okay. That was the line? Uh-oh. Okay, then that was the line, Zavy Wavy. I'm gonna have to ask you to get out. Zavy, I'm gonna give you... If you want, I can rank myself down and take it as Salmon Run School. You want to fight him? Well, I mean, it's not fair if I let him keep going. It's not actually that hard for me to get myself back up to DP at this point. Okay. Sure, I wouldn't mind. I don't have to fight him if you don't want me to. Well, it's not that I don't want you to fight him, it's that it's not fair that he doesn't have to get through the... Okay, he's clearly not listening to me. I have to kick him out. It's unfortunate. It really is. I didn't want to kick him, but when he doesn't, you know, he's not in the chat, he's not listening, and that's the rotation, I have to take charge. Sorry. I'm noticing that my border is off. Gotta get your butt in the shower. Only 20 minutes to eat and bathe. Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. Sometimes you'll want to dominate an arena, which isn't fun. Like, yes, you're good, but you don't have to be a show-off. Well, I mean, it's not really showing off if you just play well. It's off to a busy Friday work night. Oh, well, Godspeed. Like, they weren't trying to BM, they weren't intentionally trying to rage. They were just playing the game. But unfortunately, that was the rotation, and they didn't hear me, and we have rules for a reason. It's unfortunate, but sometimes that's just the way it be. I mean, the truth of the matter is that sometimes just accepting that you're not as, you know, just accepting that you're not as good, and sometimes realizing that you don't have the capacity to be more. It sounds a little depressing, but at the same time, it can be freeing. Hello, Quix Q. That was a little bit more than a half hour, wasn't it? Well, I'll note that for next time. You had to pick someone up. Ah, you put him down when you were done? Or did you leave him in the air? I've left people in the air before. Not fun. Not well for them. For me, it was hilarious. Right in the back. Oh, and the music fit perfectly. Nintendo Online moment. I mean, hey, you won, though. The ARMS logo, though. You know, I never see Min Min anymore. I used to see Min Min all the time, but I think her popularity has kind of fallen off as a character. Maybe because in online space it's a little hard. 8 people, what do you expect? I don't know, something to work. Oh no, you main Min Min. Ah, that's why the ARMS logo is there. And I assume Terry's just there for funsies. Not hard, but it's not particularly dynamic either. Gunner's not terribly popular either. I think most people just don't like playing the keep away game. ARMS is there because I play ARMS. I just also play Terry. Oh my gosh, you play ARMS? We found a unicorn, fellas. Nobody plays ARMS anymore. Props, seriously. I mean, I couldn't do the... I could not do the grind. Seriously, I could not do that grind. Having to unlock all those arms for every single character, I didn't even attempt it. I looked at all that stuff they had to do, and oh, no thank you. ARMS even had a head start because it released before all the high-profile releases of other games on the Switch. There's a tournament mode, you unlock everything by default, right? No, I didn't know that. I remember that being a complaint people had right at the beginning. But yeah, I totally did unlock all the arms plus the upgrades. Well, props. But I can't imagine. I mean, the completionist did all the unlocking. Didn't get your Switch until right before Smash, so I never even touched ARMS. I have ARMS. Who did I like playing? I can't remember. I think... Oh, I liked playing Lollipop and Twintel. Did the completionist get everything in Smash 4? He did. Did he do all the badges? Those are pretty hard, but they're not required. Well, he is the completionist. He's played some pretty hard games. Although he might have done it before... You know, he might have done it before you could play as Headlock. You know, the completionist is definitely a dedicated dude. He's done some really hard games.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I should tell you guys. If you guys are in the server, be sure to hit me up with some game suggestions, because I'm doing a bunch of creepypasta games on Monday, and I want to know if you guys have any ideas for that. Oh, it ate my jump. That ate my jump too. Slender. No, yeah, but Slender is like... Slender's paid, right? You gotta pay for Slender the Arrival. I'm talking like Sonic.exe type games, you know? Oh no, I totally had that. I totally had that with his hand slap. He just didn't position himself correctly for it. He forgot his lines. Maybe a Friday Night Funkin' thing on ledge too long? Nah. I mean, I didn't die because I was on ledge too long. I died because I was off ledge. I meant Slender. Oh! I thought you were talking about this, and I'm like, yeah, I won. I wish that they kept the thing on this Final Destination version where you could see the characters come out of the coffin. I also wish that they had a proper Kid Dracula reference. Like, well, no, you could see his shadow, but I wish he came out of the coffin. That would have been cool. I love Kid Dracula's design. Yo, what's up? It's Oof or PK Beam or whatever name. It's, you know me. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's been forever. Where have you been? You were late for Din Din by several years. Goodness gracious, it's been so long. Well, how are you doing these days? One day, Oof said he was gonna buy cigarettes. He never came back. It's true, he never came back. Doing my own stuff, just chilling. What's up? Well, I am just playing Smash with people. You know, the usual. Hey, I'm still losing just as well as I did back then. I can lose with the best of them. Back from the bath, I had a small chuckle to myself over the idea of showing up in Go-Getter rank with a white slop suit and a top 5% Big Run badge. That's like Undercover Boss. That's exactly what it is. It's Undercover Boss. They send you into the lower ranks, and you have to make amends with the lay people, quote-unquote. But you have to hide the fact that you're a boss, so that when you go back into the upper ranks, you can make it better for them. You know what, though? My favorite color is orange, so I'm glad that I have an orange suit by default. I don't need anything else. I'd come back and play. Unfortunately, I don't have online as of right now. Well, that's okay. You don't have to come back and play online. Oh. Oh no, Dragonite! Man said bye-bye. I played as you in Death Road to Canada and you got slightly further. Oh, fantastic! Now I can die slightly closer to Canada. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Oh wait, white was nice to match my fur color and all, but red! Okay, I got a question for you all. Random question, but happened because I saw it on like a Twitter thread recently. Do you think Princess Bubblegum is a bad person? We got one no. What? You know, Princess Bubblegum, because she, like, purposefully led Finn on so that he'd basically be her knight in the corners. She, kind of, but she gets better over time. Yeah, when she starts dating Marceline, she gets way better. Okay. Adventure Time, I haven't seen it. Oh. Also, she's one of my favorite pairs of lesbians. What are your other favorite pairs? She's manipulative, but yeah, she does get better. As a girl who loves girls, I love girls who love girls. As a guy who loves girls, I also love girls who love girls, but they don't love me back. Even though we both have in common that we like girls. Like, I'm literally the perfect man for you. I also like women. I remember the Finn story, but everything she does is for the sake of a functioning society. There was that time she created that, like, group of candy people in that pie tin and just started experimenting on him just to see what happened and, like, cut off the legs of one. Marceline's your fave out of the two. What about Pearl and Marina? You can both get a drink and talk about how much you love girls. True. Are Pearl and Marina canonically gay? I don't think they've ever straight out and out said it, but they're very close for people who aren't gay. You know what I mean? Or at least people who aren't dating each other, I should say. Like if a guy and a girl talk to each other like this, I would assume they're dating too. You know what I mean? Fortitudo. I should play Bayonetta. Is that a Halloween game? Would you guys count that as a Halloween game? I might. Nah. No. Okay. Pearl and Marina are pretty close. On top of that, Pearl has a picture of Marina sleeping she finds super cute that's just on her phone. She sends it to Agent 8. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much. Okay, we have one yes for Bayonetta Halloween vibes. And like 6 no's. I could play Luigi's Mansion again. That would be fun. I like Luigi's Mansion. Devil May Cry is more of Halloween. Ooh, I do have Devil May Cry. I could play that. At least it has a residual Resident Evil atmosphere. Oh, do I have any Resident... Oh, I have Silent Hill. I could play Silent Hill. A buddy gifted it to me. I should play Silent Hill. I can't think of a better time than this month to play it. Ooh, that lag was pretty bad, guys. I feel bad for you. Got nothing except that Earthbound hack. What, the one that Toby Fox made? Do you know anything about Silent Hill? The only thing I know is that Pyramid Head was in Silent Hill 2. And that's about it. Oh, and then people complained that they removed his cake. Or people were saying that they caked him up too much. I don't remember which is which. It's slow, story-driven, and very psychological horror, as I recall. Could be fun. Sounds like a good time for kids and adults alike. I wonder what the gameplay's like.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my goodness gracious, you demolished him! You know, I still haven't fought Quixque. It was Hollow's End, I believe. Was that like a game that had a Silent Hill crossover? Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, no! A little bit of greed goes a long way. Oh, the Earthbound fan. I thought you were talking about the Earthbound Halloween hack. The lag is manifesting itself. There it is. Oh, not quite. It's Earthbound, but with different characters and story. Oh, so it's like... Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming. I saw him fishing for it the whole game. He was waiting. That's a Ganon moment. Oh, that's a Ganon moment for sure. Ganon moment number 38. No Terrys showed up. Oh no! What happened to the Terrys? Why didn't they show up?
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, I guess I'll find out later, after the match is over. That lag literally happened at the worst time, especially when I was doing a sword combat. It chunked just as I was trying to confirm. That's... I suppose that's just playing the combo life, isn't it? Ooh. I mean, you've been having problems with dropping combos on a few different characters, haven't you? one, but alright. Oh. And there it is. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, man. Hey, look, Soriano's back. Guess they wanted to take a break. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Only one dude signed up. The other two Terrys were people in Ganoncord who also happened to play Terry. Oh, that sounds very bad, but also pretty funny. Excuse me.
3, 2, 1, go!
One Ganon swept all three Terrys. Yeah. Thanks, Tinny. It's always good to have some good wishes. Dang, how did I miss the hand slap? How did I miss the hand slap? About to just play Martha and Lucina at this point because Sora's frustrating to practice online. There's such a different dichotomy between online Smash and offline Smash, isn't there? I mean, it's basically two completely different, like, tier lists. It's lucky to have Jack as a roommate. I could play offline all the time. True. I mean, fighting Steve is a completely different beast online versus offline.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, it looks like another Mario had a much better plan. But it really is. I drop a lot of combos online and I learn to play a lot more neutral than I'd like. It's especially frustrating when I can't air-to-air people since Sora's frame due is slow. I can choose spots carefully. I really wish I could help you guys, but, you know, I don't really have much of an option aside from playing online. And consider that characters like Donkey Kong get better online. I can only imagine how bad you guys would be swamping me offline. Maybe it's a good thing for me, but it's bad for you guys. So I'm sorry that I can't, that like it's not better, because I would definitely try to make it as good as I possibly can. I'm wired, you know, I have wired internet. But it's a good thing you do have. I guess it's a good thing that you do have those. Oh goodness. I guess it's a good thing you do have those options though, as a different character, with better neutral options, right? Because I don't really have anybody else aside from like DK and Diddy that I can really play. It's not your fault, it's Nintendo's fault for having such a Neanderthal online service and making us pay for it. The fact that we pay for it still sucks. Luckily it's only $20, which makes it way cheaper, but oh man. Also, yeah, that match, that ending was sucked. Not has so much NSO, but Smash specifically, they built in an insane buffer. Yeah, the buffer is huge, isn't it? But it's also not rollback or anything. Nintendo has good online? Well, no, it doesn't. Offline really it's 8 to 10 frames. Yeah, that is a little weird. No, wait, I'm considering frame lag. Like, apparently Street Fighter 6 innately has like 6 frames of lag. Looking at when I first started watching streams, I was like 15 or something, and now I'm a legal adult. Yeah, things have definitely changed, right? So if you were 15 when you started, you'd be like, you're 19 now?
Go!
You're gonna regret your character choice. Uh-oh, who are you playing against Sonic? Is it me, Brawler? Man, we've been here a while, haven't we? Through lots of trials and tribulations. But, let me tell you guys a secret. There's no VTuber out there like me. As far as I can tell, I haven't seen a single other Toon VTuber. I'm unique. I'm one of a kind. The Wickersham leader is unique. I was still in high school when I found your stream. Now I'm also an adult. Well, it's good to see. It's nice to see that you guys have been around through thick and thin, huh? Mostly thick. There hasn't really been very much thin. Sold, I met Wicker before he started streaming. You did! You did meet me before I started streaming. I wasn't a skeleton yet back then. Nah, he was just 89. What is this match? Back then, I was just a little Toon on the street. Whoops, I didn't mean to pause. Do Toons know who drew them? Sometimes. See, you want to know how Toons are born? Let me tell you. When two parents want to have a kid, they go down to the studios and they create a model sheet of you. They put you on the multi-plane camera, and then you're born. You can revive somebody who's been destroyed if you have their model sheet. Imagining that scene from the Robinsons making the baby is the fun part. That movie feels completely forgotten about. Oh, it absolutely is. I don't know what other movie. Well, see, that movie came from a very strange time in Disney's history, because they had Home on the Range, Chicken Little, Meet the Robinsons, Bolt, The Princess and the Frog. It feels like those three movies in the middle just don't exist sometimes. People only really remember Chicken Little because of how terrible of a father Buck Cluck is. But, like, the movie itself is whatever. And nobody even talks about Home on the Range. The last 2D film they did before, you know, starting up 3D movies. And then The Princess and the Frog was like their swan song attempt to bring back 2D animation, because their 3D attempts were not doing well. Nobody cared about Meet the Robinsons. Nobody cared about Bolt. Didn't the mean girl basically get brainwashed? Yeah, Foxy Loxy got brainwashed and everybody was just like, it's better that way. Meanwhile, in the original story, Foxy Loxy is the villain. Like, he eats the chickens. Disney also has a Chicken Little short from the 40s. A little more accurate to the actual story, but since it was during World War II, it had some of those blind vibes. Basically, the short version is that Foxy Loxy wants the chickens, and he's just convincing Chicken Little lies that he can use to lure them out into the open so that he can eat them. And he wins. Like, all the characters die, and they get eaten. Like, okay, thanks. Because, like I said, wartime, definitely designed to be a warning. I bet it's really easy I bet it's real easy to figure out who the good guys are if you're in a war like that. My gosh, this match might go to sudden death. Chicken Little is kind of a timely story in that era, in the era of the internet. Oh no! 6.5 minutes! 6.5 minutes! I can't remember the last time I've seen a match go that long. Chicken Little is kind of a timely story in the era of the internet. Well, how do you mean? Chicken Little to me feels like it was trying to take some of the things that Shrek was doing, but it didn't really do it as well as it could have. Sonic looks just as fun to fight as I remember. Oh! But this is like years of experience with Sonic, you know? You mean the original story with the moral of don't believe everything you hear. Oh, yeah. Another Mario, though. You know, the Fated Battle, except Sonic's wearing green shoes. Man, I want to get Mario Wonder. It looks so good. It looks so good. People have been raving about it. It broke Street Date. Oh gosh, I felt my whole face scrunch up when I sneezed. Did anybody take the chance to see Once Upon a Studio? I love all the little references and callbacks to the other characters that they throw in there. It's very nice. Sonic wouldn't have died there, would he? I've seen you talking about it, but what is it? Well, Once Upon a Studio is a little short that Disney recently released that was celebrating 100 years of the studio. And it contains characters from basically all of the official Disney animated canon, as well as some other shorts that they made over the years. It's pretty nice. There's not much in the way of plot. Don't expect there to be a story. It's just all the characters grouping up together for a photo.
2, 1, go!
Is it for Disney Plus? Was it played at theme parks? Oh, it was played on it was played for a film festival a few months ago, and then it got shown on ABC this month. And now it's on Disney Plus. Oh, that's why he does that. streaming on the weekend? Yep, I do art on the weekends. Wow, I actually got 2 stocks on Sonic there. I'll take the 2 stocks. Especially since he likes to waste time. 2 is fine for me. Meta Knight. Whoa, Meta Knight. Yeah, you are about to die. Hey, at least you got the Morpho Knight colors, right? We had an MK in here earlier, but he didn't play Meta Knight. I must have asked this before, but which characters are generally considered to be good against Sonic? Is it projectile users, people with good neutral? I don't know, there's so many MK clones in the Kirby series, it's not even funny. Well, Morpho Knight, well, they're not Meta Knight clones. There's only 2, mind, but they're not even clones. There's only Morpho Knight and Galacta Knight. And we don't know anything about Morpho Knight. In fact, until the most recent Kirby game, he wasn't even canon. I think swords that could play defensive well with Sonic. Maybe... No, not Ike. Maybe Ike, actually. Do you think Ike's Nair could get Sonic, catch him out? Ike is slow. He is slow. And, I mean, do you think Sonic's gonna approach him, or do you think he has to approach Sonic? I can't imagine the Belmonts being all too great. Maybe Mii Gunner? Mii Gunner might be able to do well against Sonic. Sonic can just wait for Nair to end and then make a move. Well, yeah, but I don't know. Nair is kind of a lot. It's a big deal for Ike. Spring Beats is Ike up special. Oh, does it really? Ooh, wrong side. Ooh, nice! Good job. Pretty funny that his jab just beats homing attack. Well, you're doing pretty okay for yourself. Wow. I wonder if his jab beats other Sonic moves. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it just barely missed. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that hits him. Can we get one more? Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh, you need that big hit, man. Go for the up special. Oh my gosh, you did it! All right. Now let's see how far he can go in this last stock. Ooh, sorry. Oh, come on. You're pretty good with Meta Knight. Oh no! You had him. You so had him. You could have done it. You had the skills, man. I'm not good with Meta Knight. It's one of my worst characters. You almost won. All right, Quixq, can you fight Sonic? His one-dimensional game plan fell apart completely once I had a character who could do something about him sitting there in spin dash. True. Because I could also sit there forever with jab. And that beat a lot of approaches that he went for. Man, if only there was just an easier way for other characters to handle it, though. Like, if I could do something about it with DK, that would be nice. But still, you did really well. So I'm going to give you props. The only character widely considered to be bad for Sonic is Game & Watch, mostly because he's a big, fast up special he can use as a shield. Most characters Sonic hits shield and still gets away anyways. Frame 3, right? And it's only frame 3 because that's how long it takes for him to get out of it. I can't remember. Is Min Min's down special a stall and fall? Excuse me, not down special. Down dare. Okay, it is a stall and fall. I thought it was a normal dare. I think that Min Min might be able to do something about Sonic here. Especially with that reach. There it is. Come on, Quixq, I think you can do it. Hello, Tom and Jerry fan, again. Good to see you back. Mii Gunner does well against Sonic with the right moves like Laser Blaze. Which one's Laser Blaze? Alright, nice. Falco neutral. Oh, okay. Ay, ay, ay. Once again, because he can't sit and spin dash the whole match. Right. Sorry, Quixq. I thought you had it in you. I mean, I still think you have it in you, but maybe not in this lag. The chug. It's like a train up in here. Get ready for the lag train. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, that's why it's called training. Who did they start with? Oh, it was Dragonite they started with. Yeah. I remember. It was Mario's. It was 2 Marios in a row. Yeah, you guys fought already. So, Soriano, you're gonna have to go to the... Thank you. Mario versus Mario. Can Mario defeat his inner demons that look like Waluigi for some reason? I remember watching the animated little train that could. That cave was spooky. Oh, I actually don't know, you know, what scene you're referring to. I don't remember. Uh-oh. I respect Braxton's guts. He's determined to be the best Mario in the world using only F-Smash. Oh, don't be so mean to him. Maybe it'll work. There you go. Now just do that 2 more times. You're at the funny number. You've got God on your side. Never mind. It's over. It's so Jover. You know, I'm hungry. Sorry, off topic, I know. But there's a seafood paella waiting for me in the fridge, and guys, I love paella. I may have to grab something to eat after this before I go do something with my buddy Zelrog. How many forward aerials do you guys need? They're both just trying to get the other. Mario Players 101. True. Very true. Well, now it's my turn. I'm likely going to get crushed, but that's okay. Ah, you didn't even touch me. You hit, like, the tip of my foot. But that's okay. Why does that work? Shouldn't it be, like, to the side? Why is it below? That's one I've always wondered. Why is it below and not to the side of Mario? If only I could somehow stop Mario from getting those cheese plays on the side where he just does two aerials. And then I just can't do anything. Like, congratulations, you got hit twice, you're dead. I love this song. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's a flippin' Speedy Gonzalez game song. Unironically, one of the best songs I've heard in, like, video game history. And it's from a Looney Tunes licensed game of all things. So atmospheric, and it contains sequences from A Night on Bald Mountain. Sounds like the Blue Birds from Rhythm Heaven DS. Oh, you know, I hear it. I definitely hear that. Like that. That's Bald Mountain. Put him in an egg. Oh, wow. What the heck? What was that angle? Let me get one egg KO. Yes! Yes! And the best part is that was after he used his double jump, so he had no way to get out. Thank you. I'm a very happy Toon now. Ooh, got him. Oh, whoa! Man, I remember when I first saw in Brawl that Yoshi's up special actually gained him height. And I was like, oh, everything's so different now. And then I go back and play Melee. And I'm so not used to it. Excuse me. Melee in 64 and Yoshi just gets nothing. You just use it and you die. It's funny because, you know, in Melee in 64, they, like, teach you very early that, like, oh, up specials are ways to recover. And then they have two characters that don't have any recovery capabilities from their up specials. King Mercy. Is this a third Mario player? What was the other? Wait, I missed. I know I just said it, but I forgot what I just said. But 3 Marios. Do you know who composed for the Speedy game? Oh, good question. Most of the game's music isn't crazy, but Speedy Gonzalez in Los Gatos Benditos. Composer, Mark Cooksey. What else has he composed? He composed... Let's see. Akari Warriors. Oh, he composed the NES version of Dragon's Lair. Mighty Bomb Jack. Prince of Persia on NES. He composed Bart versus the Space Mutants. Wait a minute. Doesn't that game only have like 3 songs and one of them is the Simpsons theme? Joe and Mac on NES. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the Ubisoft version. Aladdin on NES. It looks like most of the games he did were ports. And he ended up composing, like, he mostly ported music over. Seems like he didn't really have too much going on. I'm watching Dragon Ball Superhero right now. Oh, is it any good? That's the one with Super Piccolo, right? I never realized that on this stage, if you're on, oh gosh, the lag is so bad. I never realized, though, on this stage, where if you go off-screen, there are the walls, and you just pass through them. What's the game doing? Game's not letting us go? It's lagging out? Okay, seems to be normal again. Did Stream die? No. Stream's still here. Superhero was nice in that it was mostly a Piccolo movie. Goku and Vegeta aren't involved. Right, it's Gohan and Piccolo, right? When do you suppose Dragon Ball will stop? Do you think that Toriyama is just gonna keep directing it until he dies? Is Jack still here? Good question. I don't think so. I think he had to go. Probably something to do with an in-house adventure, I wager. Maybe when the successor dies? More realistically, never. Yeah. There is, of course, Dragon Ball's going the way of DC characters, yeah? Well, the thing about Dragon Ball is that it has one continuous story. So the story's got to end at some point, right? It can't go on forever, can it? Like, if it was just something... If it was, like... If it wasn't so story-focused, right? I could believe that it would just go forever. But it has a story. The characters age, right? It was story-focused before Super. Isn't Super story-focused? I mean, it's got sagas, right? That's pretty much just formatted to go on forever. Oh, I see. So, I guess, like, the events of the entire anime of Super happen within, like, a month? GT. Well, GT is not canon, right? Like, I mean... I think it's like a 1 year period. Wow, 1 year. A very eventful year. GT, like, at this point, so much stuff that happens in GT just never happens in Super or anything, so at this point it just can't fit. Like, the story just, it doesn't make sense. Although there was a period of time where Dragon Ball basically had ended, right? Like, after GT completed. Because it was like 10 years before Super came out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Super manga kept going for several arcs after the anime ended, and Superhero takes place after a time skip after all that. You can't kill Goku? Goku has quite literally been killed. Like 3 times. The manga will probably put infinite arcs in that span of time. People are saying that GT is canon. Well, it's never explicitly stated to not be canon, but it just kind of is incongruous with a lot of the stuff that... With a lot of the stuff that's happened, you know, in Super. Also, GT had very little involvement from Toriyama, so that probably is a reason why that story won't be canon. Hey, what happened there? Did you guys... I heard Mario's cape sound effect. Super contradicts both GT and even the end of Z, so they can't logically all be part of the same continuity. Doesn't the end of Z have a 10-year time skip? And Super takes place in the middle of that? And then GT takes place after that. End of Z does, and Pan is a different age than the Super continent. Oh. I don't think you can reflect the arms of Min Min. End of Z is 10 years after Boo, and GT is 10 years after that. So what? Bulma is like 60? And Vegeta finally grows out that mustache. I know that they did a little bit of GT. Min Min's arms are disjoints, not projectiles. Right, so Mario caping Min Min while trying to grab should
spin the, should spin Min Min around, right? No, it's funny, he got rid of the mustache in GT immediately. Did he really? Kind of makes you wonder what the point of it was. Maybe just to imply that stuff had happened. Toriyama's daughter disliked it. It was spoofed with Vegeta's daughter saying Vegeta shaved. Glad we got it anyway. I mean, what if he kept the mustache and he was wearing the Bad Man shirt? Ah, now I can finally fight Quix-Q. This has been a long time coming, Quix-Q. You finally met the Kong. It's like she's holding 2 swords. True, 2 swords. Wait, 2 swords? Play on Min Min again. 4 swords? 4 swords adventures? Dang it. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, there it is. Wow, that thing moves so slow, you don't expect it to do that much damage. Oh, just let me jump over you! Just let me jump over you, please! Oh, gosh. I could have totally won that. All I needed was one more grab. I just needed the one grab, and it would have been over. No, don't yawn. Ah. No, I guess it isn't a Mario player. They're playing... Oh, good luck.
3, 2, 1.
Traitor. Yeah, well, I mean, it's Steve, so we're gonna all suffer a little today. Man, Dragon Ball's super silly. You gonna end early? Might need a break before knots. I guess I could take a little bit of a break before. We'll go for another 10 minutes or so. It's Steve. It's online. I can already see how this ends. Maybe we should just jump cut to Steve's victory screen and not waste our time. Never mind. Min Min might have this. Uh-oh. Never mind. Although, wait a minute. That's not Steve. Upon closer inspection, that appears to be an Enderman. Min Min is still considered pretty great. I guess people just don't like playing as her. Oh. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I mean, still solos DK. I'm just so not used to fighting her that I got destroyed. What does the Min Min matchup versus Steve look like? I mean, who doesn't like playing a zoner? Me. I like playing Donkey Kong. Diddy's not really a zoner. He's more of a rushdown. Wait, who does like playing a zoner? Well, lots of people like playing zoners, like Quixcube. Or Zelrog likes playing zoners. Martian likes playing zoners, although he's not here. Min Min is me gunner, but less satisfying because fewer explosions. Well, I mean, also you can't do the thing where you just mash the B button. You can't just mash the B button to, like, ledge, to protect yourself from ledge, rather. Gosh, ledge. What's the word? Ledge, the ledge guard. Ledge guard. Oh gosh, ledge guard. You have to mash both. Oh yeah, you're right. But Wii Fit Trainer, not really your forte. Dang, the person I was gonna have us raid ended up raiding somebody else, so now I can't do that. Gotta look. Oh, hey, here's somebody with only 4 viewers, Wickersham Leader. Huh. Can't raid yourself, silly. I'll raid myself and no one will tell me otherwise. And they'll be none the wiser. Huh, no other VTubers playing Smash right now. Oh, a connection error. Who died? Oh, no one died. I'm just not allowed to watch. Game said no one gets to watch. Except for those 2 guys. They get to watch. go. Well, anyone know any good songs? Okay, good. We got one song. Maybe not this guy. Let's see. Okay. These are some strange matches. I think we had enough time for probably 2 more. Wickersham's Gams. Wickersham's Gams. Wait, Wickersham's Gams, what's that mean? There's a Shams Gams in the arena. Oh my gosh, I missed it because I was looking for somebody to raid. You'll have to pardon me. We're out of here. Ah, I found this guy who's doing an arena, but they have Smash Meter on. Huh. Wait a minute, this guy plays Donkey Kong too. Well, I have to raid him then. Oops, sorry. Alright, this is going to be our last match of the night, guys. Sorry to end it a little bit early, but I do have an obligation. But by a little bit early, I mean like 10 minutes. You guys aren't going to like lose any sleep over 10 minutes, are you? Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. I love Metallic Madness. That song goes so hard. I can't do the rap part though. I can't hear what it says. There it is. Well, congratulations, Dragonite, on being the last person to win.
Pokemon trainer.
And you timed it perfectly, too. Let's all back out, and everybody meet me back in the, Everybody meet me back in the workshop. Hello, everybody. Glad to see you all here, and that you all enjoyed the fights. I hope you liked it. I know I did. I had a great time. So, if you guys are willing, we got a raid to do, but let me tell you guys what's coming up soon. Tomorrow is our art streams. We've got art streams on Saturday and Sunday. You all voted for a spooky demon, and it looks like we've got 2 ready to go. And then after that, I will be looking for your suggestions for more creepypasta games. Okay, now, let's start the raid. Everybody ready? I'll be seeing you guys later. Have yourselves a very good night and a good